It's just way too much trouble, so I have learned to block it out.
Don't like music from the 80s.
No, I like a lot of the punk from the 80s. There's a lot of screaming.
Not the metal.
Not the metal.
Punk in the 80s does not exist. That's an oxymoron.
Wow. Really? But what about Bad Religion? I know they started in 79, so that's technically the 70s.
Who?
Bad Religion.
Dr. Knight, did you get a chance to see...
Punk bands ever. Wait, so you're
Circle
talking about-
Jerks. Sex Pistols.
I don't think Sex Pistols were weak. I don't know, like Kratz. Kratz was awesome.
I don't even know.
That was a band, don't worry.
When was it? Like last year?
Kratz, no, Kratz came out in like 74, 76.
Really?
Yeah.
I was in 1970.
Summer Down in One, whatever the big...
I was a Sex Pistols fan.
Where we
I
in
don't,
fifth
also,
grade.
I don't like
fifth grade.
I don't like their voice very much. Never a huge fan of either. Although I think the Sex Pistols were better. I think the Ramones were better live.
A little bit. I feel a lot better.
My little heroin addict. Just every time he's so hot. And Joey lived right up the Mulholland. Right up the
I feel so cold. I was like,
I think it's really strange. It's
I'm not sick.
Yeah, because I was. You know how you can feel it coming.
I like the Peter songs, but none of the ones that get radio play. I didn't like. I don't mean
It's horrible to say that it's cute, but they're But it is punk, but it was like
I think that's what
bubblegum
they
punk.
say. But
Yeah, see, I
It really
was.
was. It was like cute punk.
I didn't like the cute punk as much.
it's like when you first
Well,
thinking when
Sex Pistols was nothing cute about. Johnny
it's
Johnny
when
Rotten.
most people spread it,
Yeah.
and when people are sick and sick.
My brother's 5 years older than me, and he was like the first punk in Beverly. By the time I was in 8th grade, my hair was just a little bit longer.
Never.
And it was bright tangerine orange.
Wow, my mom would have killed me.
And I wore combat boots and straight, tight jeans all the way down. And T-shirts that were ripped up and safely pinned back.
How do you kept it? I mean,
And
that's the
blue
least
nail
favorite.
polish, man. I was just all over.
I really want a pair of like that. I think my cousin was right on me.
I never got that far into it.
And I was a regular at
I love that like whole.
I was about 6th grade, so
Yeah.
about
Especially
like 12 years old. I was already a
And
regular
you have
at
those
Whiskey Go.
knee-high ones are getting really
All
popular.
the doormen knew me. The guys like can't even stay backstage because they were really scary.
I saw a
Filled,
really
like,
cute pair of intermix
graffiti
room.
I really
and like ripped.
just like
I still think
vinyl
so.
yeah, I don't know.
Couch kind of thing.
I don't know. I
And
can either.
Oh, sorry, I was thinking that chair.
the guys who were like kind of security up there, they knew me. I was like upstairs backstage with all the I was man. By the time I was 16 and driving, I knew every doorman.
What are you gonna be?
I don't know.
I never went to clubs. I never really got to play.
Yeah.
I don't like. Well, as a guy, it sucks because it's $20 to get in, and then if you're there with the girl, it's like ends up being $20 a drink. You know, because like I can get like a $5 beer, which would be really cheap. But then of course, girls something nice.
But see, I think that's why I burnt out.
Oh, but on Friday.
I did so much of that. And then when I was,
you were telling me.
in the late 1980s, I was like all
You
with
put
the
like
rubs,
white
all
makeup on
the
it?
Harley
Yeah.
crowd,
And I have like these like
clubbing every night then. I'm just gonna like going to Pepperdine during the day for my masters and then going out on motorcycles all night long.
Bit of a difference.
But there comes a time where you burn out. So I stopped clubbing and I like
also think about it.
before I think I even took work, I was so over all of it.
I have no idea.
I'm definitely.
Really, like I looked on Facebook.
You know what? I moved home.
Yeah.
I was have to go along with
No, I'm not gonna RSVP.
No, I don't think it's something that you have to RSVP for. I think like people before.
I went down.
Yeah.
No, I was rebel.
I don't know what I'm gonna do now.
Look at all these squares.
I lived like in the heart. I was like
When we
across the street. There was like one of the best clubs. I walked 2 blocks down. There was white lines of people, and there was like one big and walking when it's red. For me, it was like Dean.
How'd you end up in Europe?
I don't know if we're that crazy, but I don't know if we're ready for
I was
that.
invited by Leo Kirk. He's entertainment conglomerate, and still alive. Had his foot removed last year or the year before. Diabetes. He's had diabetes. He's been sort of legally blind for like a year.
My friend
And he's a very good client of my father's. And
February.
he invited me to come intern.
My friend's coming.
And
I want to do like
I went there, and then after 9 months, I got interning. I sold television shows internationally.
oh my gosh.
After interning in like his merchandising licensing company, and then I worked at 2 television stations and televisions. And I did presentations for the general managers of the stations, and then from there I
The questions are so clear. It was like, yeah, it was nice, like, people that
27 years old. It's a beautiful place.
but yeah.
And having, but I was living in an apartment that's, I mean, I'm afraid for 3 years. And the company, they gave me, I can put blackjack. And it was like, I don't know the word. They gave you, the guys that I went with were just about like, chip sheets. And for free food in the concert, all the other stuff out of MTV. And they thought it was hilarious. And the other time, they saw me a really good cafeteria commissary. So we would go to the different commissaries.
Oh, I think I might like that.
For lunch. So we barely paid for lunch or for a snack, like a water. And then there was a certain amount of allowance in each month for transportation, so it paid for my subway.
Actually, I like people will learn.
And not only that, but waiting, I got 6 weeks paid sick leave, 6 weeks paid vacation.
That's pretty
And I had about, and when I was there, I had about 4 weeks. And like 4 6 weeks of regular, like a religious and natural I would have
came back.
and sorry, my parents wanted me to come back. It took me 9 years.
Let's talk about how it's different from being a first.
I'm pretty sure I was
Even if you get
It depends on where you are now, like in
forever on the
People are very warm, and you leave work at like 6, 7, 8 o'clock at night,
So I'm going to like not.
and then you walk to the English
Like no idea. It's like 30 or 40 minutes.
I've never been in all scary form. I've been to like areas back on, and then you meet. I've heard the conversations like all your
Depends on how busy
you're scared, but until the eyes are crazy, and then you show
Me too.
and especially if they know that you get scared easily, they like follow you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's so sucks. And in the wintertime, everybody's skiing and they went I did. I loved it. I would absolutely love to live there in a We're not going anywhere because my parents are old. So I'm not leaving right now. But
Yeah, mine is
I can
cold.
find it anywhere.
Okay, I was like, the Girl Scouts hot metal.
It was just like you go out, you can meet way around the corner.
I could probably eBay these for like $4
I used to have a
I know that's one of the good things about
I like
taking
talking.
notes.
I just don't want to
I can read it again, not that I ever do. But if I wrote it down and tried to reconstruct, it would be impossible. I would never get it done. That's kind of read most of this stuff. I just wrote it down for the first time because if I write it down, of course it's right here. Yeah. But I don't even try to read my notes.
Really?
I usually can't.
I love my notes, but if I go back to them 6 months later, I'm like, what the? How class was
See, Americans do everything like after a test.
This is for the birth consensus conference that looked at the worldwide estimates of dementia broken down by different world regions. It's kind of a Delphi process where they're trying to select like the best studies. And in this table, they broke it out by 5-year age ranges, and then by